What's up, guys? It's Luke again, and today I'm going to be talking about Star Wars Episode 2, The Attack of the Clones, my absolute least favorite Star Wars movie. That includes The Last Jedi, includes Solo, includes The Phantom Menace. This is my least favorite movie of all time, Star Wars-wise. It might not include, like, the Christmas special and that, but this is my least favorite of what most people consider, like, the pantheon of Star Wars movies, because most people don't include this Christmas special and so forth. I'm sure the Christmas special is worse, but this is really bad. I remember going to the theater way back when I was younger, and I saw this movie like super early in the morning because I was so hyped to see it. And I think leaving the theater, I just remember feeling like, what did I just watch? This was kind of boring and not anything that I expected. I didn't like very many aspects of this movie. There was a love story between Anakin and Padme, but it did not seem very genuine at all. It's called The Clone Wars, but you don't really see much warring in this movie. There's a big giant Jedi fight, but the Jedi, who I want to see as super strong and super powerful, they like die like flies in this movie, especially in this big battle arena at the end. The only thing good I think about in this movie is like when you see Slave One with Boba Fett flying it, or Jango Fett, and he sets off these like sonic charges in space. I think that's the coolest part. Other than that, there's like almost no redeeming value for me in this movie, because the acting is so stale. And there are just things that are in this movie that I don't think are very important to see. I feel like nothing happens in this movie. It is slow, boring, and it just doesn't give you the Star Wars action you want. So, you do find out Anakin hates sand in this movie. I guess that's something. There's like a lot of memes now that talk about Anakin hating sand. But that's about it. Oh, also there's a big Yoda fight at the end. And I guess Yoda against Dooku was okay. It was kind of fun to see, but that was over so quickly that barely any lightsaber action happened. So that left me pretty disappointed. And the main bad guy in this movie is Count Dooku, who, like I said, who fights Yoda at the very end, but he fights Anakin and Obi-Wan before the very end. That was a pretty cool lightsaber fight. They had some really cool things where the lightsaber would kind of like pan through, and you would see their faces and like in the dark, and I thought that was kind of neat. But it went by way too quick, and so the only parts that I liked, they went by way too quick. And being called the Clone Wars, at the very end they say, you know, we're going to begin this war or whatever, and you see all these fake troopers get onto their troop transports. Clone troopers get on, and it looks completely CGI'd. They're all perfectly in line. It's like early CGI technology. It's just gross looking. It doesn't look good. And so this movie has not aged well. There's a lot of cheesiness in it. And for that reason, I think Star Wars Episode 2 is the absolute worst in the entire series. I don't recommend it. I'm going to give Star Wars Episode 2 one single black sheep. Boom. There it is. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time.